if you're a content owner, whatever content you have, or if you're a writer of any sort, and you're interested in increasing the number of fans you have, or reach you have, or the influence you have online over your business or your writing career, then this could be a great opportunity for you to really improve or expand your audience. And in that sense, having more returns. And it's all free. Basically, what we're going to do is, I'm not advertising anything. There's nothing, absolutely nothing for you to buy. There's actually nothing for you to learn either. It all sounds too good to be true, but soon you realize that I'm actually telling you the truth. So just you can expect as much as you want. Now, what we're doing here, we have a website called We Shape Life, and this website is focused on consciousness, on spreading the truth, improving the lives of people through sharing information that sometimes could be mysterious, intriguing, mind-blowing, revolutionary, science information regarding science, or sometimes it's about conspiracy theories, sometimes it's about UFOs, sometimes it's about a meditation technique. It's all about self-development, inspiration, and improving the lives of its readers. That is the purpose of this website. Now, we'd like to offer you this platform for free. If you have a YouTube page, or if you have a writing career, if you have a program, self-developmental program, or anything like that, that you constantly are willing to reach a wider audience, and in that way, understanding that by increasing or reaching a wider audience, you'll be able to promote your content even more. We'd like to offer you the opportunity to use our audience for your product or service. Now, this is how it'll work. We're going to give you an ID, all right? An ID and a password, and we're going to give you an authority to post drafts on our webpage. Now, because our website is very small, right now, let me show you, okay? This website is very small. We're not making any money from it yet. It's a niche website, and if you're a little bit knowledgeable with web marketing, you're going to understand that niche websites are very profitable. And you're going to see we have about 21,000 fans at this moment. And we get about 250, 270, up to perhaps 300 fans. And you see our number of fans has been increasing exponentially in the recent days. And who knows how fast this is going to skyrocket, you know. 278 net likes yesterday. And we spend money on these ads, you know, to gather your audience. So in that sense, when we post stuff on Facebook, people will be able to click it, and if they're interested, they're going to read this article on their Facebook. I mean, on their phones, mobiles, PCs, tablets, you name it. So when people click this, people read this content that we write, you know, they watch the videos. So if you're a content creator, all right, if you own a website, a service, or a product, or if you're a YouTuber, all right, if you're a writer, YouTuber, whichever you are, you have our permission to post content here once we audit your content. If you think your content, you don't need to do anything for this. Just let us know what type of service product you have. We're going to go through, our people are going to go through certain criteria. They're going to see if your product or service or your channel, YouTube channel, is information enough. And we're going to see if your content is beneficial for people to allow them to become more powerful in their lives and make better choices and improve the quality of the people who come to our website. You know, and look for information that's mind-blowing, intriguing, influential, and insightful. And in that way, we can provide a better service to humanity. We can provide a service to humanity. Sometimes you'll see controversial stuff here too. Okay? We don't really judge a lot of the times. We just deliver the content. We don't even know if that's true or not. But if it's being reported on the media, and it's being kept in the dark in the mainstream media, we're going to post up here. Because a lot of people come to our websites in order to get access to certain information that they believe that might be true. So it is not our job to judge whether this is true or not. It could be a hoax. Our job is to deliver only. And it's the job of our writers and the people to filter out what's fake and what helps them, what critical thinking they're able to develop when they read our articles, what quotes they read and help them empower their lives in this manner. And if you have a website that has great content that people would like, that can be turned into a result, profits, or could be a business, a professional business that can empower people, the lives of people to improve their lives, then this is a perfect platform. And you can use this for free. We're not willing to share any profits with you because we have no profits at the moment at all. Even though we do, the money that we spent on the manpower and promote this content is more expensive. And I understand for a fact that it takes some time for it to start making profits. It takes some time. However, we're giving you the opportunity to reach a better audience. This article has been published today. It has about 202 views. And whoever wrote this article, okay, some people will like it, some people will share 42 shares. And this is the power. If you're writing an article, which is better for you? Just posting it on your Facebook page and some pages, or posting in as many pages as possible so that you have a wider audience. And at the end, we're going to give you an authentic photo and your introduction to your services and to your website. At the end of each article that you write, there's going to be your photo and with your credentials. I mean, not your credentials of who you are and what you do. And if people like your advice here or your content, people are going to go to your website. If you have a YouTube channel, this is a perfect opportunity for you to really post a YouTube channel right here. I mean, a YouTube video. And by people watching the YouTube video, every time people watch your YouTube video here, the number of views on YouTube goes up as well. All right. And they just click that video, they can go to your channel on YouTube. And you can also introduce yourself with your photo and what you do in your website down here. It's all provided for free. And when we see content, great content that you make anyways, you create content anyways every week, I don't know, every month, and you can paste it. If you want to just post one content per month, that's okay too. We don't force you to do nothing. It is your choice. That's the beauty, the magic of it. We don't force you to do anything. We're not your boss, all right? We're just partners, okay? We just work together. As a matter of fact, there's nothing but good things about this. Notice how you create content anyways, correct? Notice how if you post content on our website, you'll soon realize that you reach a wider audience for free, absolutely guaranteed for free. And I don't care how many people you reach more. If you were supposed to reach 100 people, if you reach 101 people, that one person for free is still, there's nothing to lose for you. And you created it anyway. So why not just post the same exact content on a different website? Who are targeted, these people, okay, who click like on our pages, our audience, our fans, they are interested in quotes like this. Be fearless in the pursuit of what, and they click like on this. These are people who are interested in a better future. They care about the ecology, they care about the truth and politics sometimes and ecological stuff. They also love sci-fi stuff. They love content about consciousness. So what you can do is first, you can just do whatever you were doing so far. All right, that's no problem. And then just post stuff for free on YouTube and just post stuff for free on our webpage. And whichever traffic, doesn't matter how many traffic you get, whether if it's 10 or 10 million, who knows how many fans we're going to have in about a year. Who knows? Because we're getting 300 fans per day, and that's growing exponentially, and it has a compounding effect. If you're into economics, you know the power of compound interest. This is how fast this website is growing, even though it's just, you notice we only have 21,000 fans at the moment. You can imagine how fast this could grow. Isn't it true? All right, so yeah, we like to offer you the opportunity to share our webpage with you for free. However, we have certain guidelines that you have to follow. We cannot allow you to post any content. It has to go through our editors, and they have to see if the content is beneficial for people, if it's informative for people. We cannot have negative content. I mean, negative content is good to allow people to bounce back into a positive state. So that's a false state. I mean, that's not a, I mean, negative content is good too. You know, if you're willing to use fear to guide people into positivity, then sometimes that works too. But there are certain guidelines that you have to follow. If the content is perhaps damaging to people, all right, then our editors will say, well, perhaps you have to modify this, or we have to let you know that sometimes we can, let's keep things simple, you know. We might not accept certain content that we think is harmful for our audience. And you'll understand why that is so important for us, because we're doing out of love. This experience that we have in life, we're sharing stuff with people, sharing and more sharing and more sharing, is for the benefit of humankind. It's out of love. You know, so if it goes against that ideal, then I'd like to apologize to you in advance that we cannot post that content on our website. And you have the freedom to post whatever content you want on your website, on your YouTube page. It's completely up to you. You are the boss of your destiny in that sense. We'd like to just help you to share our audience and provide you and our audience with the opportunity to really share the content that you have. And you know, content, free content is king. The more free content you give to people, the more people are going to come to you, and eventually they're going to buy your products. They're going to purchase your product because they're going to see the value that's inside, the confidence that you have within your product. And in that sense, perhaps you're able to understand up to a deeper level, where you're also able to see the reaction of the people, more reaction of the people, so that you can understand and educate yourself in terms of the stuff that you think is much more beneficial and harmful and effective for your audience. And in that way, because this could also be a learning, self-educating experience. And you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. And in that sense, this is pretty much how it'll work. And if you're interested, we'd like to offer you the opportunity to send us a message on Facebook. Just type in WeShare Life at the top, you know, you'll find it. And just send us a message, okay? And just one more thing, not to brag, but we spend money on some of the posts. Like, let's say, for example, if we think we're going to spend free money and we're going to attach it to your article, if I think that, for example, this article right here starts reaching a wider audience and we think this article is becoming popular, we are going to attach some money to it so that we can promote this content for free. Like, let me show you an example here. There is like this article for here. A lot of people love UFOs these days, apparently, and I'm not the person who decides. It's the audience show reaction. And as soon as I see reaction, then I can attach this little thing. It says paid 195. You see that? We attach some cash to this article so that we can help promote this article. And we're gonna do it for free. The better the content, we're gonna decide if this content is worth us spending money. And we don't ask you to pay for us nothing. We spend money for you to promote your content, because your success is the same as our success. If a lot of people come to our website, then that's our success. How wonderful is that, isn't it? So you write great content, and the more people you attract, we attach some money to promote your content for free. And if more people come to read your content and go to your website, the better it's for us, because they have to go through our website first. And it doesn't cost them a penny. For you, maybe for us it costs some money, but we're willing to invest some money for that purpose. And the type of article that we invest money on, so sometimes you're going to see a sudden acceleration of your dreams when it comes to you really wish to promote your content. You really want to see an avalanche of people. Just imagine how wonderful would it be if you just go viral, just famous, right? And that's up to you. That's up to you how great your content is. So content is king. So in terms of the title that you make, it's very important. So if you make a title that's super effective, like you should not give people the main information in the title, because then they won't need to click it and they won't need to read your article. But if you just give enough information for them to become curious to a certain degree, to stir a sense of emotion, positive emotions or curiosity inside them, and not give out the climax of the information in your titles, that and the type of picture you choose, to the picture and the title, these two things are the main driving force whether or not they're going to go and read your content. So it should not be exaggerated, because then they will feel a sense of emotion called the buyer's remorse. And in that sense, they will feel deceived, and we can't have that. So that's how you make great titles. Don't exaggerate too much. Provide true content that has great titles without giving out the climax. Be conscious of what type of emotion you want to stir within that person when they read the title and when you choose a thumbnail. That 5 minutes spent, that little energy, subtle energy spent on creating quality, not just good titles, but great titles. That little time spent there will change whether that post will go viral or not. And if we see it going viral, we're going to attach some free money to it. You might not even know. All right? But you're going to see the number of reach going exponentially high, and then all of a sudden, you will get a sudden surprise, like a present, like a surprise present, where you see a lot of subscribers on your YouTube page, a lot of people coming to your website on your emailing list, and it'll all help happen gradually. So I want you to have the patience to really continue posting content. You don't need to just post whatever content you want at any time you want. You know what I'm saying? We know the strategic time when things are looking busy on Facebook. Our people will take care of that. You can post content on our website directly anytime you want, and just notify us of the content you posted. That's it. And then we're going to review. We're going to see if you're going to post that. You know, sometimes we might change the title because our people are specialists in terms of creating powerful titles and choosing the right thumbnail for people. So you have to give us permission for that. Without that, it's difficult for us to work. So that's one of the terms you're going to have to comply with in order to become our partner. And just remember, we are not your boss. You don't work for us. That's not the concept. The concept is you, me, and you, we're equals. Okay, we're just sharing something that's good. And if I don't really share this with anybody, then it doesn't serve any purpose at the end of the day. You know, so what's the purpose? You know, if I know something and if I just keep it to myself inside my body and my mind and my soul, if I keep it to myself, what difference does it make? There's no point. So that's why we want to share this experience with you guys. And just know that our number of fans are not that great. So that's why this is perfect timing for you to really start building your audience, like at this baby stage of this business. And just don't expect, although expecting could be good, don't expect too much people to show up really all of a sudden into your website. Just think of it as like you have nothing to lose. I spent time writing this article for my website anyway. I spent time and energy making this video on YouTube anyway. Why not just spend the next 5 minutes turning into this free website that has already 21,000 fans? And we're going to go up to 1 million, like 2 billion fans in the future. We will. That is a possibility, but it's more than a possibility. It's just a reality in a different version of the universe that's going to become this universe. It'll manifest faster than you imagine. And I have no doubt that's going to happen. That those fans could be your fans as well. You follow? For free. All right. So if you like this, then please join us and shoot us a message on Facebook. All right. Thank you. And have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. And have the most pleasurable, joyful experience of a day that you might be blessed to have today. And we thank you for paying attention to this video. And we'd like to express our deepest gratitude for allowing yourself to enjoy the opportunity that this video and this proposal holds, the presence that this proposal holds, surprises that we don't even know what's going to happen in the future. And when we think about that, it's a wonderful feeling, isn't it? And in that sense, I like to ask you to focus on spending a great day today, feeling great, feeling blessed. Namaste.